Most people assume the smartphone market is locked up forever, Apple and Samsung on top, everyone else fighting for scraps. That assumption might be about to get completely shattered. A phone rumored to cost just $199 could make your $1,500 iPhone and your $155 a month carrier plan look like the worst financial decision you ever made, and the company behind it has already dismantled two industries that everyone said were untouchable. Here's what makes this so hard to ignore. The rumored price alone, $199, no yet, is not a typo. That's the figure circulating from investor circles and internal sources pointing to a Tesla-built smartphone. Tesla has made no official announcement, no price sheet has been released, and no FCC filing exists as of yet. But the leaks have been consistent enough to take seriously, and when you look at how this company operates, the number starts to make a disturbing amount of sense. Consider what happened when Tesla entered the electric vehicle market. The conventional wisdom was absolute. Affordable electric cars were impossible. The economics didn't work. The infrastructure wasn't there. And then Tesla produced the Model 3 at under $40,000, and now the company is pushing toward vehicles even cheaper than that. Elon Musk doesn't compete by going premium. He competes by going so low that ignoring the product becomes irrational. Now apply that logic to smartphones. The iPhone 17 Pro Max starts at $1,199 and climbs to $1,599. The Samsung Galaxy S26 Ultra starts at $1,299 and pushes close to $1,700. Even the Google Pixel 10 Pro lands near $1,000, and none of those prices include what you're paying your carrier every month. The average American spends $155 per month on a phone plan. Run that out over 3 years, and you're looking at over $5,500, just for service, not counting the device. Now run the Tesla scenario. You spend $199 on the phone. You pay somewhere between $20 and $50 a month for a mobile plan powered entirely by Starlink satellites. Over 3 years, your total spend lands somewhere between roughly $919 and $1,999. That's a difference of more than $3,000 compared to what most Americans are paying right now. The math is not subtle. But here's where this stops being about price and starts being about something much bigger. The real engine underneath a Tesla phone isn't a processor or a camera system. It's what's already orbiting the Earth right now. In 2022, Elon Musk and the CEO of T-Mobile stood on stage together and announced Starlink Direct-to-Cell, a technology that turns Starlink satellites into cell towers floating in orbit. The key detail Musk emphasized: it works with unmodified mobile phones, no special hardware required. At the time, the coverage was limited to basic texting in remote areas, but as of 2026, the technology has expanded to support text, voice calls, and data. The satellites communicate directly with phones using an eNode B modem, and the latency between 25 and 60 milliseconds is comparable to standard 4G LTE. And here's the part that changes the entire conversation about what a phone is supposed to do. Starlink Direct-to-Cell provides coverage across every ocean, every desert, every mountain range, and every dead zone your current carrier pretends doesn't exist. 100% of the Earth's surface. Musk posted on X that this is a massive game changer, that even if an entire region loses power and every cell tower goes dark, Starlink keeps working. Think about what that actually means. During a hurricane, an earthquake, or any large-scale disaster, when the towers are down and people can't call for help, a phone connected to Starlink satellites stays fully operational. Every iPhone and Samsung in the area becomes an expensive piece of glass. A Tesla phone keeps making calls. Now imagine that connectivity isn't an emergency add-on. Imagine it's the primary way the phone connects to the world. No carrier contracts, no towers, just a direct line to satellites in orbit. That's not a phone upgrade. That's a fundamentally different object, and it doesn't stop at connectivity. A Tesla phone would function as the central control unit for an entire Tesla ecosystem that no other phone manufacturer on Earth can replicate. Start with the most obvious layer: vehicle integration. The existing Tesla app already lets owners unlock their car, check battery levels, adjust climate control, and view Sentry Mode footage. A dedicated Tesla phone would take that further with an ultra-wideband chip built in, eliminating the Bluetooth lag that plagues the current phone key experience. Real-time access to all car cameras in full 4K resolution Dawuru. Not the compressed footage the current app delivers, but clear, sharp, immediate video from wherever you parked. Move beyond the car and the ecosystem expands further. Monitoring a Tesla Powerwall, tracking solar energy output from a Tesla solar roof, seeing exactly how much power your home is generating and consuming in real time, or all of it accessible from the home screen. Then there's the integration that sounds like science fiction. Reports indicate the Tesla phone would allow users to see through the cameras of an Optimus robot, control it remotely and monitor its activity from anywhere in the world. And then there's Neuralink. According to leaked development documents, the Tesla phone would include a dedicated brain-computer interface app allowing patients with Neuralink implants to navigate the phone's entire interface using only their thoughts. The first Neuralink patient went from using a mouthstick to control a tablet to operating a device through thought alone. No other phone manufacturer can offer this, because no other company simultaneously owns a car company, a satellite internet network, a solar energy company, a humanoid robotics company, and a brain-computer interface company. That combination is the entire point. On the hardware side, the rumored specifications are ambitious. A custom Tesla AI silicon processor modeled on the chips used for full self-driving, 16 gigabytes of RAM, storage options up to 2 terabytes, a 5000 mAh battery built on Tesla's 4680 cell technology, potentially delivering up to 48 hours on a single charge, a 6.7-inch OLED display running at 120 Hz refresh rate. The feature drawing the most attention and the most skepticism is solar charging integrated into the back panel through a solar transparent glass layer. The criticism here is legitimate. Notice tech reviewers have correctly pointed out that a solar panel the size of a phone back cannot deliver meaningful charge rates. Estimates suggest roughly 1 to 2% charge per hour in direct sunlight. That won't rescue a dying phone on a road trip, but framed differently, a phone sitting on a dashboard or windowsill throughout the day accumulates a slow, continuous trickle of energy that no other phone offers at all. With a 48-hour battery as the baseline, that trickle matters less as a primary source and more as a permanent supplement. The operating system is expected to be a custom Tesla OS built on a Linux kernel, a similar architecture to what runs inside Tesla vehicles, but with a compatibility bridge for Android apps. This matters enormously. Analysts have pointed out clearly that without access to Instagram, YouTube, and the broader app ecosystem, the phone cannot function as a daily driver for most consumers. Tesla appears to understand this, which is why Android compatibility is reportedly a priority from the start. Now, Musk's track record with timelines is something that cannot be ignored. The Cybertruck was announced in 2019 and didn't reach customers until 2023. The Roadster 2.0 was announced in 2017 and remains undelivered as of 2026. Full self-driving has been declared nearly complete in virtually every year since 2016. A Tesla phone with no FCC filing and no official announcement could easily follow that same pattern, delayed by a year, 2 years, or more. What does exist is a patent. Tesla filed for integrated RF transparency technology in car roofs in December 2025. That technology that would allow Tesla vehicles to act as Starlink hubs for nearby mobile devices. That patent signals active development. It doesn't signal a launch date. The honest assessment: this phone may not arrive this year. It may not arrive next year. But the infrastructure being built around it, the satellites already in orbit, the ecosystem already in place, the patents already filed, suggests this is a matter of when, not whether. Zoom out and the larger picture becomes clear. This isn't really about a phone, it's about who controls the communication stack. Apple controls the hardware, the operating system, and the App Store. Google controls Android, Chrome, and the dominant search platform. Both collect 30% of every transaction processed through their systems. Musk posted on X, calling this an unreasonable concentration of power, and structurally, he's correct. What a Tesla phone represents is an alternative to the entire system, a device running its own operating system, connecting through its own satellite network, integrated into its own ecosystem of cars, energy, robotics, and neural interfaces. The rumored reveal is expected at a dedicated hardware event or AI Day later this year. When that moment comes, the smartphone industry will not look the same on the other side of it. If you want to stay ahead of moments like this, the shifts that reshape entire industries before the mainstream catches on, subscribe to this channel and hit the like button. New videos drop every week, and this is exactly the kind of story we cover before everyone else is talking about it.